Hello people of the web and welcome to Creators Thoughts. Earning an income from content creation can be tricky. A potential revenue stream is from game publishers. However, being paid wads of cash to feature a game is typically reserved for the very successful creators with high viewer counts, and something I've not experienced yet. Game publishers will work with small creators though, and that's what I wanted to talk about today. Streamers want content, publishers want their games showcased. This means there is plenty of opportunity to collaborate, and I wanted to talk about how it can work, the benefits for both sides, and how to go about starting and building these relationships. Let's start with the value a creator can bring, as it's fairly simple to explain. They provide exposure, showing the game to their community by video, podcast, social media, etc. This exposure means more people are aware of, talking about, and potentially playing the publisher's game. What the creator might receive from a publisher will depend heavily on how much exposure they provide. Now onto the other side of the transaction. A publisher's offering varies a lot, and I know I won't cover everything, but might include a free key for the game, being shouted out on social media, beta access, physical or digital items to give to the community, access to exclusive content, premium support, or even payment. Clearly, working with a publisher can be fun and beneficial. So how do these relationships start? Even in my short and small streaming career, I've experienced many different ways of starting and building partnerships. Number 1. Game publishers have reached out to me directly via email or DM. This is a good reason to have a publicly available email address, by the way. Number 2. I've used platforms that help creators and publishers find each other, such as Keymailer, Daredrop, or Terminals. I have used these platforms to register an interest and requested game keys, and have been discovered and approached by publishers that have reached out to me. Number 3. If you're excited about an up-and-coming game, you can often register an interest to work with a publisher directly, via their website or an email address. Number 4. Talking to the publisher's influencer relationship team. In fact, that's how I started with Team 17, a company responsible for a lot of great games that I've admired for a long time. When their current influencer relationship manager started, I reached out to congratulate him on the new role and was kindly added to their influencer list. Enjoying working with them now and excited for our future together. Number 5. Cover a game. When a publisher wants to showcase their new updates, they will often look through those that are already creating content about the game. There are surely more ways, and I don't think a single method is the answer. What works will depend on the publisher. If you know someone that is already working with a publisher that you'd like to work with, you may want to ask them for pointers. I've now worked with a few different publishers, and it's added so much to my content. A bit of variety, practice working with brands, making new connections, bolsters my portfolio and can be incredibly fun. There are many good reasons to reach out to publishers if you have an interest in a game. I'd advise you to be honest about what you bring to the table, tell them why you'd love to work with them, and remember that you won't always get the response you might like, but the chances are always better if you make the effort to get in touch. As always, I'd love to hear your feedback and thoughts. Thank you for listening. Bye bye now.